time for one of Mujin's video where I have no clue about the subject matter, but it's so clickable that I want to see it. It's always like the downfall of something, how this creator got canceled, how this creator just fell off. This is called how to not take a joke and ruin your reputation overnight. The Bibadoobie crash out incident. Also, thank you Zenobi for the prime. I appreciate it. Let's get it.
I cannot believe.
Do you guys in chat know who this is? I have no clue who this is. Bibadoobie. It sounds like some sort of singing content creator, celebrity, idol. I got no clue.
That I'm making a video about this. This is probably the dumbest topic I've ever spoken about on this channel. This all started with such a dumb, brain-rotted meme and has now reached tens of millions of people that we have to talk about.
Let's go.
My favorite part is how this incident made Moist Critical have a midlife crisis. The guy
Wait, Moist Critical also made a video about it? Oh, the drama went viral.
Genuinely feels old because he didn't know this was happening. And when he found out about it, he just, he was just so confused. Like, how is this a thing? This whole thing is just that stupid. But what happened exactly? Well, the person at the center of it all is none other than Bia Bad. Oh my God. All right, listen, at this point, most people.
And she got a Spotify, man. You got 25 million? 25 million monthly listeners? Isn't that fucking crazy? Holy, but like, this could be like how many people know of this song right over here? Hold up. If we open up YouTube, do you guys know this one? Yo, you guys know this? Rebecca Black Friday. That's got 174 million views. But like, just because it's got a lot of fucking views doesn't mean it's actually really good, right? So is it one of those situations?
People call her Yabba Dabba Doo, so we're just gonna do that. The person at the center of this incident is Yabba Dabba Doo, okay?
Right.
And she's a fairly huge artist.
She is.
She gets over 25 million monthly listeners every month on Spotify and has a song with almost 2 billion streams, okay? It's not an easy thing to do. It easily puts you in the top 1% of the top 1% in terms of music. So how did we get here? Well, you're in luck because I know everything about this, okay?
Let me guess. The songs are actually ass. And it's basically like that example that I gave you with Friday. And she got clowned on TikTok. And she only got views because the songs are ironically people listen to it ironically. And then she took offense to it. And then crashed out. And now this is the drama.
I actually use TikTok. This is a real image of me scrolling through TikTok, all right? There's really not much up there. When the whole, I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is that they give you the property meme was like blowing up. I thought this was the funniest thing I had seen in a very long time, all right?
Okay.
And it was the same exact thing with this stupid meme involving Yabba Dabba Doo. Here's the context, okay? This right here is NBA Youngboy. He's a rapper who's been in many controversies. In fact, he's literally sitting in jail right now. One of those controversies is how his songs sound nothing like how he sings. To show you this,
like the auto-tune, you know, everybody has so much pitched up different things that they do with their voice post, you know, recording.
Here's a wonderful clip of him singing raw with no auto-tune or post-processing. Listen to this angel.
I don't know what he's really saying there. It doesn't sound very good though.
It's like he's trying to sound bad on purpose. And obviously in the song, he sounds nothing like this. Completely different person.
Also, the mic is so fucking big. What is this mic boom, bro? Maybe like this is how like it works in like I don't know, like professional production studios where because of the giant ass muffling thing, it's like better. I don't know.
Now look, just like with everything, right? You see this a lot with football, for example. People love to talk about their opinions regarding who's good and who's bad. I guess it's the normie way of making tier lists.
Yeah.
In regards to rappers, there's always been these lists of bad versus good versus GOAT rappers. And you see it pop up multiple times from different channels, each getting millions of views. All these factors resulted in this meme being born. Watch and I'll explain, but I think it's self-explanatory.
I'm watching.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
It's okay. okay, right? I mean, the NBA Youngboy, clearly they're memeing right now with the laser eyes and the fucking fire edit saying NBA Youngboy can't sing, even though we just heard, you know, what the hell just happened. Versus this, where it doesn't sound bad. We got the comments over here. CCIIYD says, your voice is very beautiful. I love you. Oh, she got a lot of people, you know. Hi from Manila. Let's see. Hold up. Another comment there. I want to read it. It's going to be my birthday on the 9th when you're in Sydney. It's kind of creepy, kind of scary. Such an angelic voice, man. That's like a church choir.
I can't believe I still find this funny, but I mean, it's so stupid. So the idea here is that, yes, they're making fun of this whole tier list thing, right? But this whole thing is meant to be an oxymoron, like the
Yeah, obviously NBA Youngboy can't sing based on what we listen to. This is just a joke. You're comparing someone that can kind of sing, right, based on what I've heard, versus an absolute meme.
Opposite of what they're trying to say. Yabba Dabba Doo over here has genuine musical talent. Singing raw is enough for you to think, wow, she's good. She doesn't need post-processing or auto-tune or what.
So hold up. She's not even like watched because she's a meme. She's actually a good singer and people are just memeing about it. So the Rebecca Black Friday example doesn't even apply here. She's a genuinely a good singer, but couldn't take the memes in a positive way and crashed out?
Whatever. She can sing straight into a mic with a guitar and sound amazing.
Yeah.
While NBA Youngboy sounds so damn bad without...
Like, if you can't tell by the fucking flame edits and the laser eyes, come on. Like, what do you think? You think this is serious right now?
Any modifications to his voice, that you can't even consider this guy a musician. In conclusion, this meme compliments the hell out of Yabba Dabba Doo and takes the complete piss out of NBA Youngboy. That's the whole point.
Okay.
I was sending this to my friends thinking it's the funniest thing ever. Some of them laughed, some of them didn't understand why I found it funny. Anyway, just like any meme on TikTok, it evolved very rapidly, and within a few days, people wouldn't even give Yabba Dabba Doo any screen time anymore, right? Like making the meme even funnier. Watch.
Who can't sing versus artists who can sing.
The edits are getting more. The song is no longer church choir, but you have a fucking opera singer. The visual edits no longer just laser eye. We're watching a supernova. I think that's Pavarotti, right? That's this one. Hold up. I know this one. I actually love opera music. Opera, Pavarotti. This one. It's this guy, bro. It's the legend. It's this guy. I'm pretty sure this is his song right here.
It's so stupid, bro. They didn't even let the woman speak, right?
No.
But that's the whole point. Just her being like, is better than any of NBA Youngboy's raw singing. And of course, the effects on him are even more dramatic now. With people in the comments saying, oh yeah, don't worry. This is actually what happens. Like when he sings, this actually happens. He has rays shoot out his eyes and he has aura around him, okay? Like don't think this is fake or anything. The meme's final stage was it becoming pure and utter brain rot. That's usually the life cycle of...
We're not done yet? Wait. It's not even my final form just yet. What's NBA Youngboy gonna turn into now?
A TikTok meme. Starts off funny, evolves into brain rot, and then ends with the biggest form of brain rot you can imagine. This right here is a great example, with them giving Yabba Dabba Doo literally one frame.
Artist who can sing versus artist who can't sing.
You can't even tell what's happening. You can't even tell what's going on.
It's so zoomed in. It's still Pavarotti. I think I can hear I know that opera song. But basically one frame and then just zoom in hyper supernova.
Some of the comments would say, don't worry guys, he's in there somewhere. Like he's don't worry, like I'm sure he's here. Like this has to be him. No one else has this happen.
I'm not gonna lie, the first iteration of this wasn't that funny to me. But the second iteration was fucking hilarious because of like the evolution. And the third one, yeah, I get it. This is the fun part. The evolution of the brain rot memes.
When they sing. Unfortunately though, the meme getting to this point meant that it was gonna die pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna die out, you know? All she has to do is not acknowledge it or complain or cry about it. She could honestly even play off of it and lean into it, right? And have some fun. If you don't have an ego so high and you understand that self-deprecating jokes, if you lean into it, you can honestly be more appealing, then like it could just work in your favor. Surely she did that, right? Surely something bad didn't happen, right?
Starting to see it way less on my TikTok, and it was clear. It was about to die, and we were going to move on to something else. Until Yabba Dabba Doo decided to make an Instagram story post. You have to understand, at this point, this meme was huge on TikTok and also on Instagram. But this was...
She fell for the rage bait. 56.7 million views, 90k likes. Oh my god, here we go. Also, completely separate drama. Keith Lee, UK food critic. Spud Bros controversial dish. I don't know how many of you guys have been following this shit, but if you're on TikTok, you kind of know what's going on. Popular food content reviewer Keith Lee went to UK to try some fucking jacket potatoes. Potatoes, beans, and tuna. Holy shit, did that go wrong? Anyways, that's not the drama right now. Anyway, let's focus on this one.
This was the first time she had ever brought it up. So obviously many people went to see what she had to say. They were hoping that she was going to be in on the joke, but instead they got the complete opposite.
I've seen so many comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos. But the fucking men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. Just like...
Oh, is it that deep? A bunch of bitchless dudes who's got mommy issues making those videos. Oh no.
You might as well just say
Bro, it's just a joke.
It's obvious. It's plain. I've stalked your fucking profiles and you're Does it hurt me? Not really.
Does it? Not really. Am I triggered by this? No. But I'm gonna make a post about it. Then I'm gonna delete it. And then it's gonna get reposted by other people who saw it.
If I'm being completely honest, I know men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them, and I'm not even gay. I'm not even...
She gets bitches. Carpet licking, baby. Are you mad, guys? I can't believe bunch of fucking virgins are getting dunked on right now by this god of singing.
I'm gay. I don't even know what I am.
Oh my god,
Maybe
bro. It's not even about that.
But in all seriousness, who gives a fuck?
You do.
You do! The reason you made this response is because you gave a fuck!
Hey, artists, you can sing vs you can't. I still got more money than you.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. That's like the actual crash out. The moment you bring in money and start dehumanizing others, saying I'm better than you, you're a bunch of losers, go work your fucking minimum wage jobs, put the fries in the bag, bro, I'm more important, you've lost. Now, I will do this. I will bring up analytics and numbers to prove that I'm better in specific dramas where motherfuckers start calling me out and saying you're nothing in comparison. Then I'm like, all right, you want to jump into the numbers? Let's bring the fucking charts up. But completely unwarranted to make a response like this, calling people pores, bitchless. That's a bad look.
And you're still a man.
Ain't no way!
Also, the block button exists. Like, I will literally just...
Alright, you get the point, bro. Wow, you know, what a crash out. I didn't even watch the video, but I get more girls than you. I have more money than you, and you're...
Honestly, she should have watched the videos. Like, she should have watched the meme video. Because if she did that, I think she would have understood that these are actual just meme videos, which are pretty funny. Which honestly, I think like highlights her. And if she watched the videos and understood what it was about, she could have leaned into the meme and wrote and could basically ride the momentum of the viral meme power and have more people listening in, right? That's the perfect way to handle the situation. She basically said, nah, I'm gonna do the exact opposite.
You're a man. Like, that's a bad thing. She's always had this image of being innocent, humble, pure, and with this one video...
Oh, that's even worse. If you've always had that PG-13 angelic, you know, humble persona, and then you show this side, that's even worse. Because like me, I'm not that person. I'm not a white knight. You know how much of a petty asshole I am. So whenever I crash out in a funny way, people are like based. But when you are, you know, projecting this image of yourself to be this angelic person, then you do this, the backlash is even worse.
video. She just ended all of it. People online don't know her personally. She might be the nicest, kindest person.
What the hell is this t-shirt? The t-shirt says father figure. And there's like... Anyways.
On the entire planet. But for people who had just discovered her from this meme, they got the idea that she's selfish, self-centered, and sexist. Shortly after, she deleted the story. But as you can see, one of her...
Yeah, deleting was not going to do anything. Like, you put that shit up for a fraction of a second, motherfuckers have already saved it.
Her fans on TikTok reposted it. And she had
Oh! Eat up bear heart emoji. Which implies that, hey, let's go, girl. Slay, queen. Yeah, tell those losers. Uh-huh. So it was like out of good intention, which backfired. Unless this is also like, so there's another layer beyond that, where it's like a fake fan, where you are looking like you're supporting her by saying these kind of positive things, but secretly, it's like, it's a mask. And you're like, ha, gotcha, bitch. I saved it. Now I'm gonna repost it.
Intentionally not just revived the meme, but rebuilt it stronger than it used to be. And instead of dying out, it just continued evolving. But now they were gonna call her out. Like this one right here. Watch.
Cipher writers capable of encompassing the beauty of music in their vocalization against minstrels who cannot endure a jest and raise their voices in a song.
Okay.
Impassioned artistry. Those endowed with the gift of song versus those...
We're back, baby!
Hey, young boy with that auto-tune.
The memes are back.
Realistically, this was the situation. Millions of people were made aware of who Yabba Dabba Doo is. At the same time, they were also made aware that she's a great musician with pure, raw talent.
Like, this isn't even, again, that Rebecca Black Friday example where the song was so fucking bad that people are listening to it, ironically. No. She was a genuinely good person, but due to one fucking meme that she didn't even look into, she crashed out, and now her innocent, pure persona has been dismantled, and now it's just GG. Well, I bet her core audience will still listen to her, though, right? Will she really... Is all her fans just abandoning? You have to let, the time play out to see how her career is impacted because of this crash out.
I personally had no idea who she was or that she even existed. It made me check her out.
Also, yeah, YoungBoy NBA will start blowing up, right? Bro is in prison. He's not even doing anything right now. Yet he's becoming more and more known because of these memes.
Listen to her music. And all she had to do was signal that these millions of people discovering her for the first time were welcome. Like, look, this right here is a clip of Pitbull thanking his fans for showing up with bald caps to his concert.
In this channel, whenever I see a bald person, right? I yell bald. But everybody showed up with bald caps at a Pitbull and he took it the right way. He's like, my fellow baldies, I appreciate you.
Saying that he really appreciates it, okay? Now, yeah, you can get butthurt like, oh my God, they're making fun of the fact that I'm bald. Or understand, no, this is just them appreciating you. They're doing...
That's right. And even if they were making fun of you, if you get triggered and take it the wrong way, that's such a bad look on your PR, right? Public image, public relations. It's all just a one big act. And the better you understand how to maintain yourself, the better you can fucking sustain your career. If he crashed out here saying, fuck every one of you. Being bald is not a choice. I'm a victim of this. I can't believe you did this. People would make fun of it. There'll be way more negative backlash. But if you lean into it, if you have fun with it, if you let your ego aside and lean into the self-deprecating jokes, guess what? People are going to find you more relatable, more funny, and you're going to grow.
This because it's you.
Now, I want to say a special thank you to everybody that came out with bald caps here tonight.
That's all she had to do. Acknowledge it positively.
Holy shit, there's a lot of baldies, bro. Bald.
By making a joke about it, by making a video reference, whatever. And then she would have been able to turn all these potential new fans to actual fans. But she didn't. Unfortunately, she doubled down with an even worse video on her TikTok story.
Yeah.
In this almost 5-minute rant, she finally talks more in detail about what's bothering her, but unfortunately, it's overshadowed by some really immature comments. What she didn't like about all this attention were some really weird and rude comments she was getting on her videos. Look, I've seen the comments on these meme videos, okay? A lot of them are saying, wow, she really does sing very well. And sometimes, yeah, you might see a comment here or there saying, oh my god, she's so hot. Does anyone have any sexy pics of her? Whatever.
OnlyFans? Link in bio.
Unfortunately, only focused on the negative here, and she focused that negativity purely on men's existence.
The one thing that is deep is the comments that resurface and the comments that I started getting recently since I've been going more viral on this app from this same incel culture that this meme comes from.
Incel culture.
Okay? And I'm sorry.
Is it incel culture though? She's thinking it is because she sees NBA Playboy, Youngboy, oh fuck, I forgot his name. Fuck, what's Youngboy, right? Basically getting glazed while she's being made fun of in the memes. But that's at an outward glance. If you actually watch the videos, you'd understand that like that's not the case at all. In fact, people are honestly shitting on Youngboy for his terrible, terrible voice while overlaying fucking the most ridiculous CapCut edits with opera singing from Pagliacci, right? Come on now. But once you've gotten to that state of fandom, once you've let the virality, the success, the celebrity status go to your head, you start to delude yourself, right? You are now out of touch. You don't know what's actually happening. And in order to protect your own ego, you will rationalize this and saying, incel culture. It's a bunch of dudes who don't got no bitches, who got a bunch of mama issues doing this, when clearly that's not the case. Clearly, it's just lighthearted TikTok brain rot memes that has nothing to do with incel culture.
If it feels like I'm grouping like individuals, but yes, it's mostly men. Like,
are we talking about the same meme? Like, are we really, like, let's just take a step back here. We are talking about the meme where NBA Youngboy is shooting lasers from his eyes while singing opera while explosions and fire surrounds him.
My assumption at this point is in the beginning she actually didn't even see the memes but saw the comments and like how she got tagged and got triggered by it. Probably only saw her place being cut out and thought and didn't even understand the context of the meme and basically got triggered and made that post. Afterwards, she might have realized it that like, oh, this is honestly just stupid brain rot, but I can't back down now. I've already kind of made my stance on this, calling these dudes a bunch of incels. I got no bitches. And rather than apologizing and saying, look, you know, I was wrong. You know, it got the better of me. I was just triggered. My bad. She's just tripling down and saying, nope, incel culture.
We are talking about that, right? Incel culture? Men? Really? Her own fans were also so confused. This TikTok has millions of views. It says, how it feels seeing my queen
yabba, and this time it's a girl doing it, not a guy. Is she also an incel?
Yabba dabba doo crash out over one of the most obvious jokes of the century, right? She got rage baited is what happened. And it's so frustrating to see. Look, you could genuinely spend $10 million hiring an advertising agency to, I don't know, spread more awareness about you and your music. They wouldn't even be able to do.
Yeah, they can't do it, bro. But organic, authentic brain rot memes that go viral on TikTok that you didn't even pay for, bro, they are doing free advertisement for you. You should be grateful.
10% of what that meme did. And all you had to do was just acknowledge it. Not even embrace it, acknowledge it. It was literally on its last legs. It was about to die any second, and you revived it with your reaction. And from that moment on, she became fair game. The memes came back with a vengeance, but this time they were malicious on purpose.
Hey Goop, what's up? Cool binder. Hey Goop, wanna come over to my house today?
They all hated me.
Okay, this one's kind of funny. All right.
Pretty much. A lot of positivity happening, lighthearted jokes. I am the most hated person on the planet.
Okay, this one was funny, but the next ones are actually malicious.
Artists who can sing versus artists who are stupid and can't sing better than a fucking hamster.
it's fucking man something. Artists who can sing, yes, you can't. Like, just tell me the house. Just tell me, like, come on, just.
NBA! The opera.
Yeah, this was it. You know, she was fair game. TikTok was.
Yeah, at this point though, right? For sure that was malice, right? They're speeding her up, fucking ranting and rambling, doubling down about incel culture while still continuing the memes, right? But this is the post-drama evolution of the meme. If you look at the pre-evolution of the memes, right? They were lighthearted fun, did not make fun of her. This now is making fun of the fact that she's tripling down.
Was out for vengeance. That's how it is.
Artists who can sing versus artists who are fucking horrible at singing.
Oh my god.
Night balls, I'm gay, I like boys, I kidnap autistic kids, little Mosey's.
I will say this though.
What? You kidnap what? What kind of boys? Diddy.
I think it's important to point out, yes, a lot of memes did go too far. What I just showed you could still be equated as some form of banter, but this next one isn't.
Rapers who can sing.
Whoa! Why did you say it like that? What? There's two P's there. Yo, AI voice.
Versus rappers who are so
Jesus.
fucking shit at singing and should fucking give up on their music careers because of how fucking shit their fucking music is, and they should just end it all at this fucking point.
Wow, that's very detailed, man.
Additionally, they're a sexist fucking whore
Additionally.
who can't take a fucking joke and is a dirty, disgusting fucking bitch.
God
They're
damn.
So
you get the point, all right?
Ooh,
This is like,
Jesus.
the majority of this TikTok is just him insulting her. This has millions of views, 250,000 likes, and it's still on the platform. I would say that's too far because it's literally calling for her to off herself. So as you can see, it did go out of control, and there were millions of people participating.
It's
in
very
it.
hostile.
At the same time, her fans were also having a crisis. How it feels to be a male Yabba Dabba Doo fan right now who actually...
That's right, bro. Like, imagine being the male fans where you feel like you've been attacked, that like, oh, all these fucking dudes, you know, a bunch of incels got no hoes, and it's just like, oh man, am I part of that? Are you calling me out right now?
She enjoys her music. She had called out an entire gender for all the problems in her life involving this meme. And now instead of gaining millions of new followers, she risked losing them. Her fans were also being targeted. Like there's this one fan called Eggy99 who is like the biggest Yabba Dabba Doo simp, and yeah, people just make fun of them in the comments whenever they post something about her. Look at this. You're gonna be a madman after this ratio. Out-ratioed, out-ratioed, out-ratioed. Like they just...
Not winning a singular ratio is insane work. Please, I'm sorry for you. Ratio. 16.3k, 450. Baba Yaga fell for the rage bait, but you fell for this ratio. 43,000. I mean, you have to go in with the intention that you are going to ratio without knowing you're going to ratio. That's the scary thing, right? When you enter this, you know, comment war and you want to start ratioing, without knowing that you're gonna get the support or not, you have to put the ratio, you know, comment out there, right? But unfortunately, this is a losing battle.
Out-ratioed. Like they just... This has to be a troll account. Like this
ratio is grown.
Has to be.
Your ego is hurt by this ratio.
This is just so...
Bro losing every ratio, not this one. Yeah, hopefully it's rage baiting.
Embarrassing, dude. And it doesn't show any sign of stopping anytime soon. But at the same time, she isn't showing any sign of stopping either.
Oh, some men really can't take a joke. Ooh, on the Spotify bio now.
In her official Spotify playlist, she changed the description to "Some men really can't take a joke."
It's a little bit better this time, I guess, because it says some men, right? Rather than all men, right? It's some men now.
Take a joke. She also posted this to her Instagram story, right? This was very recent with her song Real Man. Even her fans are saying, hey, listen, I love you, but you're just adding fuel to the fire. This started with a dumb, really stupid, brain-rotted TikTok meme, and it could have stayed that way. It could have been dead by now.
And honestly, this emboldens the monkeys, right? The masses who make these brain rot memes. Some of them actually are insidious and want to wish the downfall of others, celebrities, big people, content creators, whatever, right? And to lean into this and to have this kind of, you know, outlash because of a reaction, it's quite telling that, like, hey, the fans really do have the power in situations like this. Like, she handled this in such a poor way, man. It's the symptom of someone who got the ego and the success, right? The success fed into the ego so much that she had like a god complex. And rather than humbling herself like Pitbull and saying, hey, I thank all the bald people that showed up, she just had to do the worst thing possible. Literally, the most viral marketing campaign that she didn't even have to pay for, deliver on a silver platter. If she leaned into it, she could have gotten so much more out of it. But she just had to fucking triple down to save her ego because, you know, she's got in her own head.
Dabba Doo could have literally had millions of new followers, listeners, fans. But instead, she now has millions of haters. There are some very unhinged individuals calling for her to off herself in TikToks, which haven't been removed yet. And this controversy doesn't seem to be dying anytime soon because she keeps putting fuel on it as well. I don't want to assume.
I'm just tired of feeling like the punching bag constantly. I think it's just one thing where it's just a meme and a joke and it's funny, and then it becomes another thing when it's like constantly everywhere on your comments on your social media. Yeah, but I think like you're not the punching bag though. You know? I feel like NBA Youngboy was the punching bag. The person really getting roasted in those memes was the rapper, not, you know, Yabba Dabba Doo. But if you don't understand the meme from the beginning and you kind of just thought that, hey, I'm getting trolled right now, only to later find out after she crashed out that, oh shit, they're not really making fun of me, and then she kept tripling down, it's just embarrassing.
Assume anything about her, right? She does have her perspective, her point of view, but I think anyone can agree, right? Anyone, that she could have at least handled it better. She could have maybe scripted it or thought about it a bit more, not just rant about it and blame an entire gender for her.
Yeah, she had no PR team, man. Like she, you know, when you get to that really big status, you have like a team around you that handles like social media accounts and be like, hey, you can't be saying this shit. You know, you got to be careful about that.
Problems. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to TikTok and hopefully find a new brain rotted meme to send to my friends so that they can block me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video whenever that is. Thanks.
And that's pretty much it. What's the lesson learned here? The lesson learned is humble yourself. It doesn't matter how much fans you have, how much money you make. You are there because of the people supporting you. The moment that you let your ego get the better of you and you start honestly insulting an entire gender of people and even your own fans, what do you think is going to happen? It's better to humble yourself, make sure that your hubris is, you know, well maintained, and play into the memes. Never be aggressive like this. You need to understand the meme culture, make self-deprecating jokes and lean into it, rather than thinking that you are this god, this almighty person who cannot be touched, and you're here to vindictively smite people when you didn't even know the context of this. Please check out Muujin's channel. Here's a link to the video. I love watching this channel where he just covers so many random topics of like, hey, how this person got canceled, how this fall off happened, nuclear drama here and there. It's pretty funny, even though I have no clue what the hell it was really about. Give the video a like, go check his channel if you want, and I'll see you next time.